Hello. Okay, this is weird because I have not filmed a YouTube video in about 6 months, I think. So this feels strange. Lots and lots and lots has changed since I last filmed a video. I feel a bit nervous filming this. I think so much has changed, so much has happened. I'm going to update you a little bit. It is so different than the life that we kind of lived together in Belfast. So I'm going to go make a coffee and then we can chat. But yeah, lots have changed. Lots of things in my life have changed. One massive one, I live back in Liverpool again. I don't live in Belfast anymore. I live with my best friend, who I've been best friends with for nearly 15 years. What else has changed? Oh, I'm training to be a primary school teacher, so that is currently what I am doing. I'm doing my PGCE. Also, I'm quite scared to be filming because it's not really something that I think my best friend knows that I used to make YouTube videos, but she's never seen me do it, and her boyfriend lives here too and I definitely don't want him to see my videos. Let me take you to what I'm doing right now. So obviously lots and lots has changed. Life has been a little bit of a roller coaster. I had quite a big loss in my life as well with a family member, and I think I'm just kind of finally starting to feel like I'm getting into a rhythm of things, and I guess I'm a little bit more used to the change. I'm a little bit more accepting of everything that has kind of happened and changed. Yeah, I'm so busy at the moment with my PGCE that God knows why I decided to pick up YouTube again. Maybe I'll fall off, maybe I won't. Obviously, my studies are the most important thing, but I've been watching a lot of study vlogs and I kind of thought maybe that is the push I need, I guess. At the moment, I'm currently doing some lesson plans. It is Sunday. It's Sunday the 22nd of February. I am writing lesson plans because we go back from half term on Monday, so tomorrow, and I'm teaching quite a bit through the week. Also, I should probably update you that I've been doing my PGCE for how long now? 5 months, I think. So I've been doing my PGCE for a while, so it's only a year course, which means I don't have long left. I'm in my second term. I'm halfway through my second term, so technically I'm halfway through the entire school year, which is crazy to think about, and it's going really well. It's very, very stressful. If anyone has ever done a PGCE, you'll know. Also, please comment so that we can chat because I need some teacher friends. I'm not really feeling it tonight, so I think that's why, one, I've got out the camera, and two, I've put the Pomodoro technique on my laptop, like a video with a 30-10 set for 2 hours, because I'm not very good at focusing for a very long time. I'm gonna go and do a couple of sets of the Pomodoro method and catch back up with you guys in probably 30 minutes when I've done the first round. It's really good to be back. I'm now in like the 10 minutes of break time, so I'm making another coffee. To be fair, this makes it look like I had a coffee half an hour ago, but when I made that coffee, I was actually on the phone for like 20 minutes, 15-20 minutes. So I haven't had a coffee in like 45 minutes. I realised when I sat down to do some work that one thing I haven't told you is that I have a dog now. So come and meet my dog. Come here. This is my dog, Oakley. You gonna say hi? Hello. He is a Cocker Spaniel, we think. I've had my doubts, but I'm not sure. And then this is Stitch. This is my best mate's dog, so he lives with us too. He's gorgeous boy. I've done half an hour. I've done one lesson plan in that half an hour. In that logic, it should take me half an hour per lesson plan. That won't be too bad, actually. We are going to continue with our Pomodoro method. How cute is this, by the way? How cute. I got this off of TikTok shop. It's adorable. I've only read one book this year, and I also bought my best friend one. It's got a pen bouncing on it, but I bought her one as well. She has read 3 books this year. I also bought us both like reading planners. So this is her reading planner, and then I got like a pinky one to match my little thing, my bob. I thought I'd also show you my little setup, which is a mess. This is our dining room table, and I've just basically stolen it to do all of my work. So this is the Pomodoro method thing that I have on. It has jazz music, but I've just muted it. Then I have my monitor there, doing my lesson planning. This is like all of my piles of work. But yeah, doing like lesson planning, all of that fun stuff. Just piles and piles. And then that bag is like all my folders. And then I have more folders upstairs as well. But I've got 1 minute and 50 seconds left of my break. Also, do you like my nails? I just got them done. My ring is weird. My friend, she's just started doing biab. So she's been like practicing little designs on my nails, and I think they are just so cute. This marbled one, I love this. I think it's adorable. And she's got a little like silver glitter on, or like silver foil, I think. And then we did a little polka dots. I said it would be so much fun to have like different coloured, like nice coloured polka dots on each finger for the children. I think they'd love that. And I use like a little device on my desk in work called a visualizer, and it's like a camera that will go like this, so the kids can see me like write down on something, and so it will be like that, and they can see, and I'm always pointing, so using my fingers, so I always have to have my fingers, well, my nails done nice. We are another lesson plan down and another Pomodoro set down. However, I'm now 4.5 minutes into, I've got some cranberry juice. I'm now 4.5 minutes into the next session, and I didn't realise because I was doing the dishes for like the 10 minutes. I now have 5 less minutes in this one. I think it's working really well. This isn't meant to be like a video of like testing the Pomodoro method. Maybe it should have been, because it's actually working really well. I feel like I look really weird sat like this. I'm actually getting like loads done. I'm about to hit 25 minutes in this section though, so I should definitely get back. Also, a spot has come up here, and I'm trying my best to leave it alone. These lesson plans are easier to do because it's a lot of copy and pasting from a schemes lesson plan and then just adapting for like my class. Whilst I'm setting up the next lesson plan template, I can actually probably tell you a little bit about what I've been up to within my course. Can I? Because I'm clearly finding this hard. So the course I'm on is like a PGC course. However, it is a skit, so you can have like a PGCE university course, or you can do a skit course. I'm doing a skit course, which stands for School Centred Initial Teacher Training. I'm not doing it through a university, I'm doing it through a course program that is run by a specific primary school, but you still have placement, and the placement isn't like necessarily in the primary school that you are doing your course through. So like I get 2 placements in my course, neither of the placements are in my like school, like my centre school placement school. I'm realising this probably none of this makes sense. Obviously the academic year in schools is broken down in 3 terms. Term 1 I was with my home school, term 2 I'm with my away school, and term 3 I go back to my home school and finish off my teaching year with them, which is really good. I really like the setup. I'm a real big advocate for a skip program, very specifically my skip program. Definitely prefer the school centred route. And then I am doing my PGCE element, which you don't have to do. Through the skip program I get my qualified teaching status, so my QTS, and that is, you know, what qualifies you to be a teacher in England. I think it's the UK, yeah, the UK. But I'm also doing my PGCE, which that element has to be through a university because they have like the standards or whatever it is to be able to offer you that qualification. But basically our course then just pair up with the university, so we're paired up with Liverpool John Moores. That's who we do our PGCE assignments through. Your PGCE is like a third of a master's, and it's like 2 assignments. They're pretty difficult kind of research assignments, case studies, not impossible. And I mean, you might see me cry during this process. It's about to get a lot harder than it was term 1. I kind of wish I picked up my camera and wanted to film during term 1, because I was really enjoying kind of just the sitting back, observe in the classroom, teaching a few lessons, whereas now I'm like full blown in it. My homeschool is a year 5 class and they're just brilliant. I love them so much. And my away school is a year 2 class and they are also equally as brilliant as and amazing. I've been so lucky with both of my schools, so that is something I'm really happy about, because there is a lot of scope for tears and stress when doing one of these courses. I've also been so lucky with my SBTs as well, which is your school-based teacher or tutor, school-based tutor. I think it's tutor. I'm not sure. Both of them I've really gotten along with. It's basically just the person who is your classroom's teacher. So the year 2 teacher, the year 5 teacher that I work with. And I've just been really lucky with them because they're all brilliant. So yeah, I am gonna go. I've got 19 and a half minutes left on this Pomodoro method. And then I believe I've got, oh, this is the last one actually. I'll probably just pick another Pomodoro method. I'm like this. Oh. Also, I'm using my light that I bought. I bought it when I lived in Belfast and it's just so good. It means I can literally set you up anywhere and not have to worry about the lighting. It's brilliant. It can like go lower if I wanted it to. I don't know why I quite like it on like the brightest setting. I think it looks really clear, and you can change it to be more of a blue. You can change it to be mixed, which I usually have it on like a mixed with like maybe a slighter orangey tint. Have it completely orange, which it's nice for like a cozy video. Oh, it died. Great timing. I'll put this on charge and I've got 18 minutes left on my timer, so I will speak to you guys probably in about 18 minutes. I wanted to show you just how excited Oakley got when it was dinner time. Stitch, they've got their dinner here. There is wet food buried underneath their biscuits, and then they go and sit in their beds because they both fight over their dinner. So I always set them in their beds. There's Oakley's, and then Stitch, you need a hand up, don't you? So they are bunk bedding at the moment. We're working away over here. We're on our next one. I have actually just paused it quickly so I remembered that I needed to feed the dogs. Clean the kitchen, done the dishes. I've got a Chicago Town mini pizzas in the air fryer. I've now finished all of my lesson plans. Now I do need to send that off. It is 10:30 at night, so I do feel really bad because I was definitely meant to get them to him before now, because one of the lessons is for tomorrow. So I'm gonna get him really early tomorrow morning and like profusely apologise. I think I'm gonna put you in the cupboard a second. I do feel really, really bad about that, but I've started a new job this week in a care home, so I don't really know what else I can do. Like we also had like the start of our assignments come in this week, so it's just been a really hectic, busy week. I do feel really bad, and I think tomorrow I'm gonna get all of next week's stuff done, like just all tomorrow. I'm gonna take a little bit of a break. I do have some worksheets that I need to create. They probably won't take me long. There's 2 worksheets, and it's basically just because I want to piece together like 2 other things. But yeah, that won't take me long at all. I won't be done for the night because there'll be a few things that I want to like catch up on in my like course folder and stuff like that. Lots to do, and then I'll end this video eventually. Come here. Do you want to cuddle? But yeah, so there's lots I need to get done. Next week will be like a bit of a week in my life, like back at school, I think, and it'll be my first weekend working all weekends. It'll be my first week where I'm doing like the 7 days a week thing, so that will be interesting. It's an eventful few weeks coming up, eventful till like July, but we do have the Easter holidays to look forward to in 5 weeks, so I'm holding on to that. I'm gonna go and eat some food, watch a little video whilst I'm eating my food, and then get back to creating some worksheets. But lesson plans are done, which I am so happy about. I'm literally having 2 mini Chicago Town pizzas, and I'm watching this girl. She's doing her PhD. I don't know her name, I'll have to check. She's doing a PhD and she does like study vlogs, and I'm a weirdo, and if I'm doing something I have to like be motivated to do it. And so watching these, they're very aesthetically pleasing. She edits them really nicely. It's just motivating to watch her do stuff so that I want to sit down and do stuff, basically. Okay, so I've just created a worksheet for one of my English lessons. So here's just that little worksheet. I'm now looking at one of the comprehension tests just because I want to see if I can like take out some more like enjoyable questions, like this top tick a box question, and then there's like a matching question. I think I want to put them together on a sheet and just see if, I don't know, if I can have a challenge activity out of that for the children that are of like higher ability. It does say take a break. I haven't taken a break. I was just doing this. So I do need to change, like my school have like a really specific font. So I do need to change that tomorrow when I'm in school, but at least I have that now, and that's for Tuesday's lesson. I don't know whether to then put like the prediction sentence stem in the lines for some of the children that will struggle a little bit more. Okay, so it's 12:20, which is terrible. I've gotten to a point where I kind of just give up. The lesson plans are done. The worksheet is, not all the worksheets are done, but I created 2. I did the one I showed you guys, and then I did like a challenge activity for lesson 2 of my English, so that any kids that kind of finish early have a comprehension test style thing. I've tried to make it so that I've picked out like the fun questions, because yes, I wanted to challenge them and like make them question more, and for me to know how much their understanding of the actual example text that they're going to be writing. But I don't want the fact that they are good to act as like, if you're good you have to do more work. Does that make sense? I've tried to make it fun. I've tried to make it fun. I've tried to pick out questions where they can still test their comprehension, but it's not like lots and lots of extra writing compared to everybody else, and I've stuck a picture of a toucan on it. I'm drinking a coffee at 12:20 at night, but it's because it doesn't do anything to me anyway. So I need to email these lesson plans to my SBC. The dogs are fighting. If you hear a noise, they're kind of just, they do this sometimes. Boys, I need to do some like gua sha on my face and on my chin. I'm looking at my chin and thinking, oh my god, why is it so much? Oh my god, you just have to put up with the noise of the dogs. I can't make them stop. And yeah, so I'm sending this, and I'm gonna just be really nonchalant about the fact that it's 12:30 at night, and just be like, hi, please see attached lesson plans and English worksheets. Thank you. I don't know what else to say. I'm trying to keep like my online files so organized, and I won't lie, I'm not very good at that. Also, I had a massive issue with my printer and it wouldn't let me print out in colour. So I have spent a solid hour tonight trying to solve that. The Pomodoro method on the second try just kind of went completely out the window because, well, I wasn't paying any attention to it. I was just working through the breaks and then kind of breaking when and as my flow kind of stopped. Which I feel like the Pomodoro method is like really good for when you are feeling like you're not in a flow and you need to get in a flow. But then once you're in a flow, kind of just go with what works for you. This is all of my resources for next week's lessons. These are this is all what I've been working on all night. I actually quite like the comprehension that I did, the comprehension sheet. I just think it's a nice thing that they can all pick up once they finish, because a lot of the times they're always coming to me like, Miss, I finished, what do I do now? Can I go pick up a book in the reading corner? And like sometimes it is just a case of like, yes, go pick up a book in the reading corner, but I don't want it to always be like that. Like I want to be able to challenge the children that can be challenged. That is this video coming to an end, because I'm going to sit here, drink my coffee, watch one more video of that girl, and then if I'm not asleep by 1, I'm in trouble, because I'm going to try and get up about 6 tomorrow.